Imagine looking at someone you've watched on screen for decades and suddenly realizing you can barely recognize them. In Hollywood, where appearance has always been tied to fame, even the biggest stars have faced enormous pressure to stay young. Some embraced cosmetic procedures hoping to preserve the image that made them famous. Others chased dramatic transformations that left fans shocked and sparked conversations around the world. The line between subtle enhancement and becoming almost unrecognizable can be surprisingly thin. Today, we'll revisit some of Hollywood's most unforgettable transformations, comparing then and now while exploring the stories behind the faces that changed so dramatically. For millions of television fans, Courteney Cox will always be remembered as Monica Geller from Friends. During the 1990s and early 2000s, her natural beauty, expressive blue eyes, and warm smile made her one of Hollywood's most recognizable actresses. Years later, however, many fans were surprised to see how dramatically her appearance had changed. As she tried to maintain a youthful look, experts and media reports suggested that Courteney had undergone several non-surgical cosmetic procedures, including Botox and dermal fillers. While these treatments are common in Hollywood, repeated enhancements gradually altered the facial features audiences had known for decades. Her cheeks appeared fuller, her skin looked unusually smooth, and many viewers felt that her once natural expressions had become less recognizable. What makes Courteney's story stand out is her honesty. Rather than denying the changes, she later admitted that the pressure to stay young had influenced many of her decisions. In interviews, she explained that she eventually realized she no longer looked like herself and decided to dissolve many of her facial fillers. She described the experience as an important lesson about chasing unrealistic beauty standards. Today, Courteney embraces a much more natural appearance, and many longtime fans have praised her openness about aging in Hollywood. Her journey is often seen as a reminder that cosmetic procedures can produce subtle changes at first, but over time, those small adjustments may completely transform a familiar face. Sometimes, the most powerful makeover is simply learning to feel comfortable in your own skin once again. Simon Cowell built his reputation on confidence, sharp opinions, and a face that millions of viewers instantly recognized from American Idol, The X Factor, and Britain's Got Talent. For years, his familiar smile and expressive features became part of his television identity. That is why many fans were caught off guard when his appearance began changing dramatically in the late 2000s. As speculation grew, cosmetic surgeons suggested that Cowell may have used Botox, facial fillers, skin-tightening treatments, and other non-surgical procedures in an effort to maintain a youthful appearance. His face appeared noticeably smoother, fuller, and less expressive than audiences remembered. Side-by-side comparisons quickly spread across social media, with many viewers commenting that he looked almost like a different person. Unlike many celebrities, Simon later addressed the public conversation himself. He admitted that he had experimented with cosmetic treatments and eventually realized he may have gone too far. In interviews, he explained that seeing photographs of himself made him recognize how unnatural some of the results had become. He later chose to reduce many of the treatments and focus instead on healthier lifestyle changes, including improved nutrition and regular exercise. Today, Simon Cowell looks noticeably different from both his younger years and his most heavily enhanced period. His story highlights the intense pressure many television personalities face to remain youthful in front of the camera, while also showing that recognizing when to step back can sometimes become the most important transformation of all. But while Simon Cowell openly admitted he may have gone too far with cosmetic enhancements, the next Hollywood icon spent years avoiding the conversation altogether. When fans finally saw her new appearance, the reaction was immediate and unforgettable. For much of the 1980s and 1990s, Meg Ryan was known as America's sweetheart. With her signature smile, soft features, and effortless charm, she became one of Hollywood's most beloved romantic comedy stars through films like When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail. Her natural beauty became part of her identity, making later changes to her appearance especially noticeable to longtime fans. As the years passed, public attention gradually shifted from her career to her changing facial features. Many plastic surgeons, while never confirming any personal procedures, suggested that she may have undergone treatments such as lip fillers, facial fillers, Botox, or a facelift. Her fuller cheeks and altered smile sparked widespread discussion, with many fans surprised by how different she looked from the actress they had admired for decades. Meg Ryan rarely responded to the speculation, choosing instead to stay focused on her personal life and career. She avoided publicly discussing rumors about cosmetic procedures, allowing the conversation to continue largely through media coverage and public opinion. Despite the attention, her classic performances remained the reason audiences continued to appreciate her work. Today, Meg Ryan is remembered not only for her remarkable film career, but also as one of Hollywood's most discussed celebrity transformations. Her story reflects the intense pressure actresses often face to maintain a youthful appearance, while reminding us that lasting success is ultimately built on talent, unforgettable performances, and the connection they create with audiences. Few Hollywood transformations have generated as much discussion as Mickey Rourke's. During the 1980s, he was considered one of the industry's most charismatic leading men, known for his rugged good looks and memorable performances in films like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart. His distinctive face and confident screen presence made him one of the era's biggest stars, making his later appearance all the more surprising to longtime fans. Unlike many celebrity transformations, Rourke's story involved more than cosmetic enhancement. After stepping away from acting to pursue professional boxing, he suffered multiple facial injuries, including broken bones that required reconstructive surgery. Over the years, he has openly acknowledged undergoing several operations to repair the damage, explaining that not every procedure produced the results he had hoped for. Medical experts have also suggested that additional cosmetic treatments may have further altered his appearance. As recent photographs began circulating online, comparisons between his early film career and his current look quickly spread across the media. Many fans struggled to recognize the actor who had once been celebrated as one of Hollywood's most distinctive leading men. Despite the constant attention surrounding his appearance, Rourke has continued acting and has spoken candidly about the physical toll boxing took on his face. Today, Mickey Rourke's transformation is often viewed as one of Hollywood's most remarkable examples of how injuries, reconstructive procedures, and cosmetic enhancements can dramatically reshape a familiar face. His journey reminds audiences that every transformation has its own unique story, and appearances rarely reveal the full picture behind the headlines. Donatella Versace has long been one of the most recognizable figures in the fashion world. After taking over the Versace empire following the tragic death of her brother, Gianni Versace, she became known for both her creative vision and glamorous public image. Her platinum blonde hair, bold makeup, and unmistakable style made her a familiar face at fashion shows and celebrity events around the world. Over time, however, public attention shifted from her fashion achievements to her changing appearance. Cosmetic surgeons have suggested that she may have undergone procedures such as facial fillers, Botox, lip augmentation, laser treatments, and facelifts, although Donatella has never confirmed the full extent of any cosmetic work. As her appearance evolved, comparisons between older and newer photographs spread widely across the media, with many observers surprised by how different she looked from the woman they remembered years earlier. Despite constant public discussion, Donatella has remained focused on leading one of the world's most influential luxury fashion brands. Rather than stepping away from the spotlight, she continued working with Hollywood's biggest stars and helping shape modern fashion. Her professional success has always extended far beyond her appearance. Today, Donatella Versace's transformation remains one of the most widely discussed in celebrity culture. Her journey reflects the extraordinary pressure public figures often face to maintain a youthful image, while reminding us that behind every famous face is a lifetime of personal choices, challenges, and achievements that cannot be measured by appearance alone. For more than 4 decades, Madonna has remained one of the most influential figures in music and pop culture. Rising to fame in the 1980s, she built a career defined by constant reinvention, fearless creativity, and unforgettable performances. Her striking features and youthful energy became part of her global image, making even the smallest changes to her appearance a frequent topic of public discussion. As the years passed, fans began noticing significant differences in Madonna's facial features. Cosmetic surgeons have suggested that she may have undergone various procedures, including Botox, dermal fillers, fat grafting, skin tightening treatments, and possibly a facelift, although she has never confirmed the full extent of any cosmetic work. Her fuller cheeks, smoother skin, and changing facial contours sparked widespread debate, especially after several high-profile public appearances and award shows where many viewers felt she looked dramatically different from earlier years. Madonna has rarely allowed criticism to influence her public image. Instead, she has continued performing, recording music, and embracing new creative projects while largely ignoring speculation surrounding her appearance. Throughout her career, she has consistently challenged expectations and defended every woman's right to make personal decisions about aging and self-expression without apology. Today, Madonna's transformation remains one of Hollywood's most discussed celebrity stories. Whether admired or debated, her changing appearance reflects the extraordinary pressure placed on global icons to preserve a youthful image decade after decade. Beyond the headlines, her legacy continues to be defined by groundbreaking music, cultural influence, and an unmatched ability to reinvent herself across generations. Few celebrity transformations have become as instantly recognizable as Jocelyn Wildenstein's. Once known as a glamorous New York socialite, she attracted public attention for her elegant appearance and luxurious lifestyle. Over time, however, her dramatically changing facial features overshadowed nearly every other aspect of her public image. As photographs spread through newspapers, magazines, and television, many people were astonished by how dramatically her appearance had evolved. For decades, media reports linked Jocelyn to numerous cosmetic procedures, including multiple facelifts, eyelid surgery, cheek enhancements, lip augmentation, and other facial treatments. Although the exact number of procedures has never been officially confirmed, cosmetic experts have frequently pointed to her appearance as one of the most dramatic celebrity transformations ever documented. The striking difference between her earlier photographs and later public appearances sparked worldwide discussion and made her one of the most talked-about figures associated with cosmetic surgery. Despite years of intense media attention, Jocelyn rarely allowed public opinion to define her life. She continued making public appearances and maintained that she was comfortable with her personal choices. Her story became a lasting example of how fame and constant public scrutiny can shape conversations about beauty, aging, and self-image in ways few people ever experience. Today, Jocelyn Wildenstein remains one of the most unforgettable examples of celebrity transformation. Her journey continues to spark debate about cosmetic procedures, public expectations, and the pursuit of lasting youth. More than anything, her story reminds us that behind every famous face is a deeply personal journey that the public rarely sees in full. Hollywood has always celebrated beauty, youth, and reinvention, but every face tells a much deeper story than a single photograph ever could. Behind every transformation we've explored today are personal choices, changing trends, and the unique pressures of living in the public eye. While opinions may differ, these remarkable journeys remind us that fame often comes with challenges most people never have to face. If you enjoyed looking back at these unforgettable celebrity transformations, be sure to subscribe to Hollywood Trainor for more fascinating stories, rare before and after comparisons, and the untold histories behind Hollywood's biggest stars. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Which transformation surprised you the most? And which celebrity would you like us to feature in a future episode? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next journey through Hollywood history.